Tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. Tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. To those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Macchitta madagat prana bodhayantav parasparam. Those who are always conversing about me, taking pleasure in my topics. Unto those great souls who in this way are constantly engaged in my service. Tesham satat. Satat means always. Yuktanam, who are always engaged in bhajatam. Bhajatam means rendering service. How? Priti purvakam, with great love. Dadami buddhi yogam tam. So this buddhi yoga word we discussed in second chapter also. This buddhi yoga means action in Krishna consciousness. That is the topmost intelligence. When a person is most wise, he understands Krishna is Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo, the source of everyone, everything. So all the action should be done for his pleasure. Now, how to act on a step-to-step basis in the pleasure of Krishna? That Lord Krishna guides from the heart to the people who are always engaged in his service. This is our only hope of spiritual advancement in this age of Kali Yuga. If you want to understand God about reading all the Vedas and books, so even though it is possible by finishing such readings, but it was possible in previous ages. That too, it takes a very, very long time and people are having very long life. And now our lifespan is very less and our memories are so poor. Today we read something and by the evening we will forget. So where is the question of proper analysis? For proper analysis, intelligence to work nicely, we need to be Shrutidhara. Shrutidhara means in Vedic culture, people were simply learning, the disciples would simply hear once from the spiritual master, and for the rest of the life, the topics are committed to their memory. They will never forget it. So in this way, just by once hearing, they will be able to keep in the memory, and thus they would be able to analyze the things very nicely. Now, if you are always forgetting, where is the question of applying proper logic? Today we discuss this, we get convinced. Tomorrow we may get confused because we forget the logics, the discussions. So there is no hope of coming to proper conclusion of Vedic knowledge by reading the Vedas today because we forget the things. So for people like us who are not Shrutidharas, not having perfect memory, analysis will not work. Right? So please do not get confused when we are not able to understand anything. Confusion is natural, we keep on forgetting. And by analysis, even if a person is like Brahma, having perfect memory, still Brahma gets confused, what to speak of us? So thus this is the process, this is the hope. And that is Satata Yuktanam Bhajatam Priti Purvakam. Always, constantly one should engage in the service of Krishna under the guidance of spiritual master. Then Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam, even though the person is very less intelligent. As Krishna mentioned in previous chapter, Papa Yoneya, people who are less intelligent, less qualified, if they take shelter of mine, they can also attain the ultimate destination. So it does not matter if we are less intelligent. We have to simply engage constantly in the service of Krishna, and then Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam, I give him the Buddhi Yoga, how to act in Krishna consciousness in my service, so that Upayanti te, at the end they can come to me. So thus the life becomes very simple. And this is a great secret. Krishna is telling the way to, by analyzing we will understand what is the right course of action. But step to step basis Krishna is guiding us. What can be better if God is guiding us? What we have to do is just maintain constant engagement in the service of Krishna. And how we can do it? So that is very simple, as Krishna is explained in the second chapter, and after that third chapter, fourth, fifth chapter. What we have to do is we have got certain skills and qualifications. They have to be used in the service of Krishna. We have to work the way our mind and body work naturally, find any convenient job, business, vocation, and the results offered to Krishna. And meanwhile, While we are engaged in that job, we should always try to chant Krishna's name and think of Krishna, and try to develop knowledge of Krishna. Simply by following this process, one is constantly engaged in the service of Krishna, and then the right knowledge from the heart is revealed.